This is your rising sign's past life. What was your rising sign's past life? Some of that may be affecting this life. Cancer rising. You were witty, versatile, bright, brilliant, intellectual. You had a big curiosity, which may have gotten the best of you. It may have even gotten you into trouble sometimes. Leo rising. You were nurturing, sensitive, friendly, sentimental, and maternal. Your motherly energy touched all. You may have had abandonment fears, which is why this made you clingy or overprotective in your past life. Gemini, you were wealthy, a business owner, and materialistic. You were easily consumed by pleasures. You were definitely a creature of habit. You were also a creature of comfort. You valued comfort and pleasure above all things. Taurus, you were a warrior, soldier, a fighter, or protector of some type. You may have had a domineering energy. You were fearless. You stood up for others. You didn't care about consequences. Aries, you were a poet. You were deeply expressive. You were spiritual and magnetic. You were passionate about the subjects that you spoke about. You were also very helpful to others, but your passion may have driven others away. Virgo rising may have been royalty. You were a person of power. You were highly influential. You were the center of attention. Many people relied on you for advice and support due to your high intelligence, but ego may have ruled you, and at some point you may have gotten a little too critical. Scorpio rising. You're highly creative. You were an artist of some type. Very sensual and diplomatic. You wanted and needed your environment to be aesthetically pleasing and suit who you are. Capricorn rising. Your past life was about travel. You were a traveler, an adventurer, and into philosophy. You were a free-loving soul. You learned through experiences, and you rarely made agreements. You liked to keep things simple. Pisces rising. You were a rebel. You might have been seen as unusual. You didn't quite fit in, yet you were logical and rational. You were very unconventional, and you stood out in a crowd. You didn't mind, you liked it. You were actually a loner, and throughout your past life, you felt very misunderstood. Aquarius rising. You were a political figure of some type. You were ambitious, determined. You could not be shook. You were well known and influential. You were passionate and helpful. And once you set your mind on something, there was no turning your head another way, though you may have abused your power or not fully appreciated it. Libra rising. You were a healer. You were someone that did natural practices, holistic medicine. You're extremely resourceful. You helped many, many people. You made many sacrifices for the people around you. Sagittarius, you were a scientist or a researcher. You were very philosophical. You were idealistic. Oftentimes you were not liked because of that. You were intense and mysterious. You questioned everything and everyone.